guys, it's JPlay, and today I want to talk to you guys about my crazy exes. Yes, I said exes. There's more than fucking one. There's not two, but three. Yes, I have 3 crazy exes. Like, I know what you're thinking. You're like, okay, this chick must be crazy herself. She's a fucking crazy magnet. I swear, I'm completely fucking normal, okay? But you guys are definitely gonna feel the same. Now, I'm gonna change their names for, you know, the story's sake. I don't want to get into any trouble with these crazy guys, okay? Now, I'm gonna call the first one Michael. Okay, now Michael was very handsome, he was tall, he was sexy, he was happening, okay? And the cherry on top was he could make me laugh. He was very funny, okay? Like, oh my god. Anyway, so I'm like hanging out with him for like a week, and he's like, you know what, will you be my girlfriend? I was like, I had to. I'm like a hard one to hook, but once you hook me, I'm like, hey boo boo, how you doing? Okay, anyway, so he hooked me in, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. He's hot, he's nice, he's funny, what do I have to lose, right? So I said yes, and you know, I dated him. Sounds all good now, right? Little did I know the fucking nightmare that I was getting myself into. Now, what happened was, you know, like most couples, we ended up having sex, right? Most people have sex. It's what we do these days, right? So, anyways, it was our first time hooking up. And I was like all into this shit, okay? He's like, alright, you looking good, you're smelling good. So I'm riding him or whatever, doing my thing, and then you know what he does? He goes, tell me how worthless I am. I'm like, you're fucking worthless. You're nothing. You're good for nothing. You're a piece of shit. Your dick's limp. I'm just being blunt. This is what I said to him. And he was all into it, and I was like, it was a little weird, but okay, if he's into it, I mean, I guess I can belittle him. If he's really into it, I mean, it's not me. I'm usually very nice to the guy I'm with, and I'm very respectful. But if he's into it, what the hell, right? So I did it. And then, you know, after we dated a little longer, and then the next time, like, when was it? We had sex again. Okay, we're just gonna say that, because I don't know how long it was. You guys don't even know how often I was having it, right? Anyway, so we had sex again. And this time, you know, I was riding him again this time. You know, he was really into the girl on top. So, you know, I was on top, and, you know, as I'm doing my thing again, you know, getting feisty, sexy, fierce, he says, I want you to shit and piss in my mouth. Yes, you heard me right. You wanted me to shit and piss, okay, which is already gross. Like, on him, you're like, ew, that's gross. Yeah, that is gross. But he wanted to take it another degree further, okay? He wanted me to shit and piss in his mouth. In his mouth. I was mortified, okay? Fucking mortified. I said, oh my god, my head's really fucking hurting. I can't. I have to pee and my head is really hurting. And he was like, okay. Alright. So I ended up, like, going to the bathroom and then pretending I was sick and said I had to go home. So I went home. And I was thinking, okay, this is really fucking weird. How do I tell him that I'm not into this, right? But, you know, I was gonna try to be nice and say, okay, maybe he's just fucking weird. I don't like to break people's hearts. I really don't. But anyway, so I was like, okay, maybe I can just tell him I'm not into it and we can go past this. Like, we can get past this. No. Do you know what he did next? So, a few days later, I wake up to a text message from him, and I open a picture message. What do you think the picture was? I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, it was a dick pic. Every girl loves a dick pic, right? If it's your boyfriend, you probably like a dick pic. I wish that's what I fucking woke up to. Do you know what I woke up to? A picture of his asshole. Not just, like, not his ass. I didn't just see, like, the cheeks and was like, okay, nice muscular ass. No, I saw a fucking asshole. Like, the actual fucking asshole. Like, the anal fucking little hole that you shit out of. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why would I want to see his asshole? Like, I'm a straight female. What is your asshole gonna do for me? Like, do I have a penis that I don't know about that I want to put in your fucking asshole? So I message him. And I text him back and I say, this isn't working. What the fuck? That was disgusting. I can't do this. And I blocked his number because he kept saying, oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry too that I can't unsee what I just saw, okay? Fucking dude was crazy. Bananas. You're like, okay, so he was fucking sick. He can't be topped, right? Yeah, he can be topped. On to Crazy Ex number 2, which we're gonna call Ethan. Now, Ethan was a friend of mine. You know, we were talking for like a year and a half. He was really fucking awesome. Like, he was handsome, he was funny, he could dance, he could sing, he could play the piano, he could play the guitar. He was just really impressive, like an all-around good guy. And, you know, after us flirting for a while and hanging out, okay, making out a couple of times, let's just be real here, he asked me to be his girlfriend. Again, you guys, he asked me to be his girlfriend. Not on a date, just straight out asked me to be his girlfriend. And I said, hell yeah, you're like fucking the bomb. Like, that's what I was thinking. I told him yes, but like, I was thinking that. And so I'm dating him. It seems great. And, you know, after dating for like a couple weeks, I noticed that, you know, he was always busy and he couldn't talk and he didn't have Facebook, right? Who doesn't have Facebook, Instagram, all these things? Anyways, so he's always on his phone, but yet he has none of these medias. Okay, I thought, okay, that's a little weird, but, you know, maybe he's just not into the whole social media scene. Okay, so, I just noticed, you know, he's not really talking to me that much. He doesn't really hang out with me as much. Maybe he's busy. He said he was busy. He was working. Yeah. No. I was in my phone on Snapchat one day. Because, you know, I had his number, of course. He was my boyfriend, and I just got Snapchat. And, I go into Snapchat, and it shows me contacts that are in my phone. And, you know, I see his last name, but a different first name. And I click the little ghosty thing, and it's his face. He lied to me about his name. He lied to me about his name, guys. So I look up this name, his real name, on Facebook. I go into his Facebook, and what do you think I see? I see that he has a girlfriend. Not only, you know, like, I know he had a girlfriend. Yeah, me, right? No. I was the other girl. The other girlfriend, I should say. Not only did he have a girlfriend that was not me, he lived with her. Okay? So they were obviously serious. Like, it's not like they were just dating for like a couple weeks and then he was like being a fucking dick anyways and playing us both. But like, no, they were together for a long ass time. Like, they were fucking living together. And I fucking confronted him about this and he's like, what are you doing? Are you stalking me? How'd you find this out? I'm like, it's on the fucking Snapchat thing, okay? I looked up on Snapchat and I saw that your name was not what you told me. And I saw your little face on the little ghosty thing and you fucking lied. We're done. And I cut him out like cancer. And last but not least, Crazy Ex number 3. Now, you know, this one started online. You're like, okay, that's your problem. You started an online relationship, right? That's just totally not normal. I thought it was normal. I thought, you know, this guy's hot. He's a twin. And that's why he shares a MySpace. Yes, this was MySpace days. He shares a MySpace with his twin brother. Which should have been like a thing in my head that said, what the fuck? Why are you sharing a MySpace with your brother? That's a little weird. But I was fucking naive back then. And I was like, whatever, he's cute. Gives a fuck. He's hot. He's nice. He's cute. He's hot. He's nice. He's cute, right? So anyways, I ended up dating this dude, alright? And his twin was dating this Amber girl. And we didn't get along at all. cause drama. She would always fucking fight with me on their shared fucking MySpace, right? Now, after dating him for a few months, I noticed that he would send me selfies and he looked kind of different in some of them. But I just thought, oh, you know, we're teenagers. He's growing. It's the angle. Right. How dumb can you be? Let's just be honest. I was fucking dumb as shit. Anyways, so I asked to see him on webcam. You know, it's totally normal to want to see your significant other on webcam if you're dating online, right? So after talking him into it, after quite some time, you know, he finally gave in. When the webcam turns on, it's a guy with his hood up, right? Well, I asked him to put his hood down because his face looked a little familiar to me. I didn't tell him the familiar part, but I asked him, oh, baby, put your hood down. I want to see your hair. I really like your hair. He wouldn't take his hood down. And do you fucking know why? I recognized that face from his MySpace. But it wasn't Jordan at all. It was his so-called friend, Crystal, okay? A female. Yes, a girl. I was fucking catfished to the max, okay? Not for 1 month, not for 2, not for 3, not for 4, not for 5, not for 6, not for 7, not for 8, not for 9, but fucking 10 months of my life. I freaking got feelings for this freaking stranger that wasn't even who they said they were, and I was fucking devastated. And let's just be real here. I'm straight, okay? I only like men, and it was a woman. That was so freaky to think that I sexted, yes, sexted and sent photos and everything to this fucking female, and she was getting off to my fucking body. I felt so fucking violated. It was just the worst thing ever. And another really bad part was my family knew that I was dating this person, and they knew that something was off, and they thought stuff was odd. But of course me, oh no, he's great, he's amazing, right? Yeah, my sister was fucking right the whole time, okay? She thought that he was a catfish, and she was fucking right, okay? Not only was he a catfish, he was a sheep. Do you know how horrible that was? How could you even feel right doing that to somebody? Catfishing somebody alone is already bad, but then you're gonna pretend to be somebody of the fucking opposite gender and come on and put a relationship, like come on to somebody and do a relationship with somebody who is fucking straight? That is awful. It was awful. It was one of the worst things of my whole life. It had me questioning my sexuality. I thought, what the fuck is wrong with me? I fell in love with a girl. And it was so embarrassing. Like, it was very embarrassing. I didn't want to tell anybody, but I couldn't hide it. I'll just be honest. I fell in love with this person, and it was a woman, and that's not at all what I want. So I broke it off. I stopped talking to them immediately, and I had to heal from it. And that was a very hard experience. So after those 3 crazy ass motherfuckers, okay, I don't know how on earth I even consider dating anybody anymore after those lunatics. And that too, I have other fucking bad stories, but these were the 3 main crazy motherfuckers that I want to tell you guys about. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment below any of your thoughts, your feelings, and comment some of your own stories about your crazy exes, you guys. I love you guys.